Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving. It's me, Justice. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys 3 methods on how to do SideChain, your stock plugin from Ableton, third-party ones, and your simple volume. Let's get started. So, as you see, I have right here, I have my kick, and I just have a simple bass line. And the first thing we're going to do is how to do a sidechain with the stock compressor from Ableton. It's pretty simple, so we can take a listen to how it doesn't sound when you're not sidechaining it. As you can hear, it's not bouncing good with the kick. It's muddy because the volume of the sub is not dropping when the kick is playing. So how do we solve this issue? Well, like I said, you grab your stock plugin of a compressor, and the first thing I do is switch it to this graph personally. And the key to sidechain with any plugin, honestly, but especially with the compressor, is to hit the down arrow, and it will expand it. And then now clearly you can see sidechain. So all you want to do is enable that by clicking it. Now your audio from that is what the audio that the compressor is reading that you want to link to sidechain with, or in this case it would be the kick, because obviously that's what I wanted to do. So you simply select the kick as your audio source. Now your post effects, your prefix and poster mix, just leave it the way it is default. Personally, I can get into that more specifically on a different video what those do, but simply just leave it like that. Now the EQ part, I personally just leave it alone. I don't see a difference when I hear it, so you can leave it alone or turn it off. It's up to you. Now the key is to set the ratio to infinite. The attack, I would say anywhere from 0.24 to 0.30. And you can leave the release time the way it is. Now, if we play it, as you hear right now, what you want to do is on the threshold volume, gradually bring it down. And you're going to start to hear it. See? Now we have it. And that's it. That's how you do a simple sidechain with the compressor. Now on to the third-party plugins. I personally use 2 only. One is a Kickstarter from Nick Romero, and the other one is LFO Tool. So let's go on and see how to do those. So if you just want a simple, I just want to slap on a sidechain real quick, is Kickstarter. It's that easy. You just throw it on and boom, it's already sidechaining. That's it. You're done. Now, what's good about these from third parties are that they have the ability to do it in 1/8 note, 1/4 note, and half a note and whole note instantly. You just click and that's it. The other ones you can do like the stock plugin compressor, but you have to do a little bit more manipulation. This simple is a simple and click. And what's good about from Nick Romero's Kickstarter is that he has different waveforms of the compressor sidechain. So if we hear it right now, we'll start from the first one to the second one, and then gradually on. And what's actually nice is you can even move it. So let's say, for instance, you want that part for the bass and it to drop. So I can just literally move it, and now it'll sound like this. If you want, it's up to you. The possibilities are endless right here with it, and that's one of the reasons I consider it one of my favorites. And what's great compared to like the compressor from Ableton is that it has a dry and wet knob. So if I'm telling myself, you know what, hey, this is too much sidechain, I can simply just dial it back, and that's it. Now, if you're looking like, hey, I want something a little bit more complex, I want to draw my own sidechains and so forth, then you're gonna want to purchase the LFO Tool one, and this is where this one comes so in handy if you want to do stuff like that. So as you can see right here, this is the default. If I play it, you can see the waveform as well, but I'm allowed to now manipulate just specifically what I want. So let's say if I just want it to drop hard like this, or even closer towards the edge, you can do that. Or let's say, hey, you know what, I want to do this triangle effect instead. You can do that. And same thing, it has a dry and wet knob right here for the volume. So it's too much. There you go, right there. And this one has a much higher rate. You know how the other one had 1/4 note, 1/8 note, and so forth. This one allows you to go as far as, I think, out of 256, if I recall. Or fast, is just as fast. Right there, look. That's amazing. And you can do some more stuff if you want to do panning for some reason. You want it to go, when you're doing your sidechain, all the way to the right, as you can hear. Or you can do even add some resonance, or not, and then cut as well. The possibilities are endless in my opinion with the LFO tool. That is why I recommend you purchase it and go with this one. It's the best plugin you can have in your arsenal of tools. So that's how you simply just use 2 simple third-party plugins. Now on to volume automation. Now, volume automation is going to be, in my opinion, the one you should not go to, but if you must do it, it is simple. So all you want to do, at least on Ableton, is click on your track, and simply what you want to do is hit the A, and it's going to bring up the automation. And all you want to simply do is click on the volume and then draw your automation. So let's say, obviously the kick is right there, but it needs to dip. So simply, that's all you do right there. And then draw another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And if you got it right there, unless you want to make it super complex where it's gonna do some different things, all you gotta do is just left click it, highlight it, Control C or Command C, I believe it's for Mac, and then simply just go on to the next part of it and Control V, and same thing. That's all you want to do. Or sorry, just Control D, duplicate. It's much faster. And then there you go. Now you have volume automation, and with sidechaining it, as you can hear right now. But personally, I don't recommend that unless you really need to. It's just much easier if you're doing that specifically with a compressor. It's just faster, unless you have something complex. That's what I was saying. So those are the 3 simple methods in how to sidechain your stock plugin from Ableton with the compressor, or 2 of my favorite third parties, which is the Kickstarter or the LFO tool, and if you need to, do the volume one. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and happy Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you guys on the beat. Bye.